So spake our morning star, then in his rise and looking round, on every side beheld a pathless desert, dusk with horrid shades. The way he came, not having marked return, was difficult by human steps untrod, and he still on was led, but with such thoughts accompanied of things past and to come, lodged in his breast, as well might recommend such solitude before choicest society. Full 40 days he passed, whether on hill sometimes, anon in shady vale, each night under the covert of some ancient oak or cedar to defend him from the dew, or harbored in one cave is not revealed, nor tasted human food, nor hunger felt, till those days ended. Hungered then at last among wild beasts, they at his sight grew mild, nor sleeping him nor waking harmed his walk. The fiery serpent fled and noxious worm, the lion and fierce tiger glared aloof. But now an aged man in rural weeds, following as seemed the quest of some stray eye, or withered sticks to gather, which might serve against a winter's day, when winds blow keen, to warm him wet, returned from field at eve, he saw approach, who first with curious eye perused him, then with words thus uttered spake: Sir, what ill chance hath brought thee to this place, so far from path or road of men who pass in troop or caravan? For single none durst ever, who returned, and dropped not here his carcass, pined with hunger and with draught. I ask the rather, and the more admire, for that to me thou seem'st the man whom late our new baptizing prophet at the ford of Jordan honored so, and called thee Son of God. I saw and heard, for we sometimes who dwell this wild, constrained by want, come forth to town or village nighest is far, where aught we hear, and curious are to hear what happens new. Fame also finds us out. To whom the Son of God: Who brought me hither will bring me hence, no other guide I seek. By miracle he may, replied the swain, what other way I see not, for we here live on tough roots and stubs, to thirst inured more than the camel, and to drink go far, men to much misery and hardship born. But if thou be the Son of God, command that out of these hard stones be made thee bread, so shalt thou save thyself, and us relieve with food, whereof we wretched seldom taste. He ended, and the Son of God replied: Thinkest thou such force in bread? Is it not written, for I discern thee other than thou seem'st, man lives not by bread only, but each word proceeding from the mouth of God, who fed our fathers here with manna. In the mount Moses was 40 days, nor eat nor drank. In 40 days Elijah without food wandered this barren waste, the same I now. Why dost thou then suggest to me distrust, knowing who I am, as I know who thou art? Whom thus answered the arch fiend, now undisguised: 'Tis true, I am that spirit unfortunate, who leagued with millions more in rash revolt, kept not my happy station, but was driven with them from bliss to the bottomless deep, yet to that hideous place not so confined by rigour unconniving, but that oft, leaving my dolorous prison, I enjoy large liberty to round this globe of earth, or range in the air. Nor from the heaven of heavens hath he excluded my resort sometimes. I came among the sons of God, when he gave up into my hands Uzziah and Job, to prove him and illustrate his high worth. And when to all his angels he proposed to draw the proud king Ahab into fraud, that he might fall in Ramoth, they demurring, I undertook that office, and the tongues of all his flattering prophets glibbed with lies to his destruction, as I had in charge. For what he bids I do, though I have lost much lustre of my native brightness, lost to be beloved of God, I have not lost to love, at least contemplate and admire what I see excellent and good or fair or virtuous. I should so have lost all sense. What can be then less in me than desire to see thee and approach thee, whom I know declared the Son of God, to hear attent my wisdom and behold thy godlike deeds? Men generally think me much a foe to all mankind. Why should I? They to me never did wrong or violence. By them I lost not what I lost. Rather by them I gained what I have gained, and with them dwell co-partner in these regions of the world, if not disposer. Lend them oft my aid, oft my advice, by presages and signs, and answers, oracles, portents, and dreams, whereby they may direct their future life. Envy, they say, excites me, thus to gain companions of my misery and woe. At first it may be, but long since with woe nearer acquainted, now I feel by proof that fellowship in pain divides not smart, nor lightens aught each man's peculiar load. Small consolation then were man adjoined. This wounds me most. What can it less, that man fallen, shall be restored, I, nevermore.